Good, folks. Why don't we do the biggest line moves in the NBA? Not necessarily a ton of substantial ones. Boston opened up as a 3.5-point favorite to Atlanta. They're now down to a 2-point favorite. Houston opened up as a 2.5-point favorite to Cleveland. They're now up to a 4-point favorite. OKC opened up as a 1.5-point favorite to San Antonio. That game's a pick. So a bunch of 1.5-point line moves. That's it. Utah opened up as a 7.5-point favorite to the LA Lakers. They're now up to a 9-point favorite. Biggest ones in college basketball, we do have some of significance. In fact, one about to get underway. Kent State opened up as a 3.5-point favorite to Ball State. They're up to 7. Alabama opened up as a 1-point favorite to Arkansas, but now Arkansas is the 2-point favorite. And yeah, I guess another one. Air Force opened up as a 1-point favorite to New Mexico. They're up to 1.5. Clemson opened up as 4.5 to Wake Forest. They're now 2.5-point favorite. That would be about it as far as significant line moves in the NBA. Let's see who the public is betting on. And again, we start out with the percentage of bets. The theory among most people who like contrarian is that the percentage of bets is more important than the percentage of money. We've explained that a few times, and we'll explain it again in the future for if you're a newbie, but not today. All right, pretty significant. In the NBA, Cleveland is favored by 63% of people. 63% of tickets are on Cleveland. That is important because Cleveland is an underdog. The public generally likes favorites. So the contrarian theory, the contrarian would say Houston is the good contrarian bet there. And truthfully, there really isn't anything else of significance in the NBA. But now we'll take a look at the money. Interestingly enough, further corroborating, 89% of the money is on Houston. A lot of people would say when you have a situation like that where the money is heavy on one side, the tickets are heavy on the other side, ride the money. So again, based on that theory, Houston, of course, would still be the strong bet. 87% of the money is on Phoenix, and that would be about it as far as significance using that way of measurement. College basketball, 80% of tickets on UNLV, 79% on UNC Greensboro. If there is a favorite, or I should say an underdog, where, again, the popular notion among a lot of contrarian bettors is that public dogs go to die. 69% of tickets are on American, so therefore, again, based on that theory, Loyola of Maryland would be the fade the public play there. As far as percentage of money, New Orleans, I'm talking about New Orleans University, 96%, Duquesne, 94%, and then a couple of added rotation games. All right, we're going to get to your free winner in a moment, but this is from Joe Duffy's picks. And look, everybody is sizzling. Everybody on the Trinity. And this is a wash, repeat, The entire bet at Trinity's winning. Stevie Vincent, Master Lockline. But Joe Duffy's picks off a 6-2 night. We're 72-48 in basketball. 5 NBA winners led by 2 wise guy plays. This includes a shocking system that applies twice tonight. That's 11, 85, 847, and 55, including 297, 137, and 11 since 2017, and 24, 3, and 4 this year. That's scary, folks. It's all at offshoreinsiders.com. Now your free winning pick for today. It is to go with Boston minus the 2 against Atlanta. Play on undervalued road teams to overvalued home teams when using advanced analytics to measure those. You compare some advanced analytics to the straight up record and the spread. It's kind of complicated, but it wins. It's 365, 196, and 11. So again, it's a metrics we use that say Boston's a little undervalued, Atlanta is a little overvalued. Away favorites off a loss under specific circumstances that do apply in this game are 8, 46, 763, and 24. Now, if the road team was not red hot before that loss, it's an even better at 56%. And on top of that, remember, what did I say is the newest weapon in our arsenal? And one of the reasons, well, really the main reason we're doing so well in college basketball this year, our top projection model did 10,000 simulations and found Boston covering at 68%. Our second best simulator has Boston covering at 61.5%, but that's pretty high for this particular program. You rarely get above 60% on this, our second best program. So again, Boston is your winner. Why don't we look at the best teams to bet on in the NBA this year? Again, these rankings are going to be based on margin to cover. Utah Jazz with a league best 23-8 record, also a league best by 3.9 points per game. Now, New York is only 17-15 against the spread, but they're covering by an average of 3.7. Chicago 18-12 by 3.4. Phoenix 20-10, covering by 3 points per game. Best teams to bet against this year: Miami only 12-18 against the spread with a push, minus 3.7. Cleveland an abysmal 11-21, also minus 3.7. Sacramento 13-18, minus 3.4. Orlando 15-17, minus 3 points per game. You know, back in the day, the score phones, we used to give people really what they wanted. Who to bet on tonight? Who are the best sports services? We already told you about Joe Duffy's picks. Well, Stevie Vincent, you got a humongous sale tonight. Humongous sale. 4 free days of Stevie Vincent with the purchase of a weekly pass. Already had quite a few people lock in. You might want to do it as well. Stevie Vincent off consecutive sweeps, 101-52. NBA, again, literally the greatest NBA run in history by Stevie Vincent, literally the greatest college basketball season in history by the Master Lockline. But 4 free days of Stevie Vincent at offshoreinsiders.com tonight, and you got 2 NBA level 5 sides. Master Lockline, the greatest sports season ever, any sports service, any single sport. Master Lockline, 199 and 131 this season in NCAA basketball. You've got an NBA Lock of the Year from one of the all-time greats. Master Lockline's been winning since 1980 on the score phones, by the way. #1 college basketball service, far and away, hands down, as the kids like to say this year. 4 plays for tonight, and that's high for them. 4 plays for tonight, all of them at 6:30 Eastern later. And all this stuff is at offshoreinsiders.com.